Give me three really means that when we answer a question, we actually give three interesting details as part of our answer. And this is actually called giving a teacher an elaborated answer. So we don't just answer in one word, we kind of give three little sentences to give our evidence. So our evidence can really be more than three sentences if we want. Might even just be two, it might even be four sentences. But whatever it is, we're making sure that we give the teacher some detail and some evidence for our opinion. Here's a really common question that your teacher might ask you. The question is this fiction or nonfiction, this book you've just read? And it's important to give the teacher three with the nonfiction answer. So remember, when you tell a teacher why something is nonfiction, definitely include the fact that it's factual and include the topic that you have learned about. So when we talk about whether something is fiction, we really need to say why we know it's fiction. And something is fiction, it's a story because it has characters and it has a problem. So make sure you name your characters and your problem. And your teacher might ask you, what's the genre? And so you can go into detail. Don't just say it's realistic fiction. Remember to say that this means that it has characters just like us and that this could really happen and that the story doesn't have any magic. So you could be asked by the teacher, what's the big idea? And then the teacher might ask, how can you apply this idea in your own life? So make sure that you give a practical example from your life when you talk about how you apply this idea. So again, we see here that when you give how you apply this in your own life, that you're going to remember to give a practical example. When we think about how a writer makes a nonfiction text interesting, we want to know whether or not you found it fascinating and why. And we want to know which layout features in the nonfiction text really worked for you. So remember to say things were eye catching or that they showed you something very clearly. Remember to talk about why the nonfiction text is interesting. So you might talk about the fact that the photographs were fantastic and show a couple of really good ones. Or you might show a sidebar that highlighted some important information. So let's think about how you might answer the question, how did the writer make this story interesting? Well, you might talk about a main character, or you might talk about the point of view, or even how descriptive the writer was. But give some examples. So sometimes you might be asked, what is a character like? And remember to show what a character is like through their actions, through their words, or through their thoughts. And in terms of feelings, similar thing. Remember to show how the writer shows us through actions, through words, and through thoughts how a character feels. And when you're answering questions about animals that you've been learning about, really go into a bit of detail. Remember to give the teacher three, and that will be a really good elaborated answer.